That took way longer than it should have.
Absolutely.
Buddy, stop licking Shay's ankle. So I'm just gonna, we have our guest here, Rob. Tyler is not here this week. He just missed this week, and Rob is filling in for him.
Yep, unfortunately.
We have kidnapped Rob. It's been day 4.
There we go.
Dude, we got our first review on iTunes.
Worst podcast ever.
Yeah, it was just some dude. No, it was some dude I knew in high school, and he was like,
Oh, who was it?
Nick.
No.
I'm gonna have to beep out his last name. Fuck. But he was like, he was basically like, I'm a big fan of Legion of Skanks' podcast because it's kind of got the same formula or the same layout.
Well, I don't like that. I think we do our own shit.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want to read it on air. I don't want to be a dick and like.
We didn't really set up these books very well at all.
We didn't. That's why I want to make the gobos, because I'm gonna measure.
Where'd the other books go?
I don't know.
Oh.
If you want to
He's on
read
the
it,
way
I'll
of
pull it
setting
up
this
for
up.
you.
Yeah, we're just using them for sound barriers
Oh,
because
no, like block sound.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Rob, did you take those off?
You
Yeah,
just
because I
stole
couldn't
the
get my mic
books.
stand up.
Oh. Yeah, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Jank it.
Real quick.
This is great fucking
Perfect.
podcasting. He's moving books. Yeah, no, I pulled it up if you want to read it. I don't want to read it on air.
Nah, it's cool.
I guess it's public, but like no one knows. So I don't want to like be a dick and
Legitimately don't give a shit about this podcast at all. So
neither does Tyler apparently. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, like I haven't listened to it. I haven't done anything with this. I just come here and talk.
I gotta have John on. John Janihowski.
Mm.
I went over to his house on Sunday and we were talking, and he was like asking me a bunch of questions about the podcast for some weird reason. And so I pulled up the clip where you're talking about Nickelback. And I was like, here, watch this. And I went to the bathroom, and I hear in the bathroom, he's just like, hey man, I think this is the wrong video. And I'm like, no, wait for it. And then like 10 seconds later, I'm like finishing up pissing, and I hear him just start crying, laughing. And I'm like, yeah, you got to the part.
I've only met him like one other time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, me
weird.
too.
It's because like he worked sound at all these different venues in Houston.
Yeah, I know he worked. I think Mark said he worked the bar at Walters at one point.
No, he was always an engineer at
Oh,
Walters.
okay.
I guess we
Well-
can talk about that too, that he was an engineer at Walters, because Walters is closed now.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like, all these people are going nuts about venues like Walters shutting down, but it's like, dude, they focus on being a venue first and not a business.
That's
That's
a
why they
limited
have so many.
lifespan.
Yeah, that's why they have so many issues. It's like you got to think about your business first. Oh no, trust me, the mic's picking me up. I'm looking at the.
Yeah, I know it does. It's just the closer you are to the mic, the less room noise it picks up.
Okay. Well, I'll say, because I have a pretty booming voice.
You do
like,
actually have a pretty booming voice, and it's
Yeah.
kind of nice. He has a fucking radio voice, dude.
Yeah, I've been told that. Trust me, I know distances with mics, so
Yeah, that's true.
you're gonna listen back and be like, okay, he's fine.
I'm just gonna be listening like, this is so easy. And then I'm gonna mute you, and I'm gonna just go flashback to like hell and be like,
Yeah. Not only that, but like whenever you're closer, that's whenever you get a lot of your highs coming out, and it's like pop.
Yeah, that's what you
know?
get. That's why we have
Pop filters.
Yeah, they don't help 100% though.
Yeah, but they help quite a bit if you add them with a de-esser and you
Yeah.
know how to use a de-esser. Because a de-esser is like a virtual pop filter.
Mhm.
So you just apply that and you set it's like got like a threshold
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
thing, and it just picks it all up for you. Boom!
So I have like a cut on my face, it burns.
My hands are actually not that cut up. They're normally like shredded, but we stopped pulling wire and we're back to piping. Because when we pull wire, those boxes that are the metal boxes that are in the ground, are sharp as shit.
Yeah.
Leo was literally, he was pulling wire and his finger like hit the top, like his knuckle hit the top of one of them, and I hear him go, ah, shit. And it, like, he stands up and turns around and there's just blood pouring down his arm. Like, they're sharp as shit. So whenever I cut wire, I have to wear gloves. But sometimes I don't wear gloves because I need the timing of just using my hands and not, you know, the luxury of...
I think you told this last week.
Did I? I
think
might
so.
have. I think I told you last week.
No, because Tyler was here too.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't think I talked about it on the pod, though, because I just listened back to that last episode.
Maybe. I don't know.
But normally they just, like the other day, I was pulling wire, and I was doing it above my head, and I wasn't really watching, because it's just, like, simple work. And as soon as we were done, like, I let go and, like, pulled my hands down, and they were just covered in blood. It's not. I put a bunch of Band-Aids all over my fingers.
Maybe you should watch what you're doing at work.
I should sue for workman's comp or workers' comp or whatever. Bro, you want to hear some crazy shit about that? Dude, in KDISD, workers' comp is kept in-house.
Yeah.
So they don't have to pay workers' comp.
Yeah, Whataburger's the same thing.
That's
we have our own
fucking
program.
crazy.
Yeah, most places do.
We have, like,
They make you go to arbitration and shit for everything.
We have
Yeah.
EQPP instead of using workers' comp.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. And my aunt was telling me that in, like, the 80s, or maybe 90s, I don't remember, there was a classroom that, like, there was a big pipe next to it, and the pipe started leaking, and about once or twice a month, it got so bad that once or twice a month, the roof would just cave in.
Mm-hmm.
And they just kept repairing it. And then the teacher in that room and the teacher next door to that room that, like, backs to it, both went to the hospital for, like, pneumonia and almost died from some sort of mold.
Dude, that's
Damn.
so hot.
And they filed for workers' comp and they didn't get any because KDISD was like, we don't have to, so
Well,
fuck you.
you're supposed to have something comparable at least to workers' comp.
Yeah.
So a lot of these companies, what they end up doing is they feel that workers' comp is inefficient. So they put their own program that still meets the parameters of workers' comp, but typically it goes a little further beyond. But they also have, like, more strict parameters. So, like, Whataburger, like, they force you into drug tests before they approve you for any, like,
Workers' comp kind of thing.
Yeah, or anything
Yeah,
like
I've
that.
heard that a lot.
Mhm.
I've heard the piss test because they want to know, and like they do it right after the accident happened too, if they can.
Yeah, from a
depending on the
manager-
accident.
Yeah, from a manager's point of view, though, that's good because it's like, man, it doesn't hurt your business too much. Like, if someone gets hurt and they're
Yes,
claiming
sir.
it's your fault, but then
Rob,
you're like, dude,
the classic
hold up.
libertarian. I don't care if that person almost died. I'm still getting paid, and it kind of helped me.
No. It's not really that. It's like, I can't prove if that person came to work drunk or high or something like that. So if they came to work like that, which I work with a bunch of teenagers, so someone probably did, right? It's not my fault you decided to show up to work
and
high or
normally,
drunk.
But you can't assume that them being high or drunk is the cause of them having an accident.
But they still broke company policy because they're not supposed to report to work like that anyways.
Did
Dude,
they?
that happened at
Because
McDonald's.
I know a lot of food companies just don't fucking talk about it because that's where you can go after you get out of jail. It's like if you have any
No, getting a job there. So
like fast food specifically is the way to go.
yeah, I'm not gonna like talk on my personal experiences, but I do know of a lot of food businesses that usually you have to go through extensive screening on background checks and whatnot.
Yeah.
For hiring, but like, man, it's like as long as you understand you're probably not gonna get promoted because of your record. It's like whatever, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened a lot at McDonald's. Like a kid would come in to work intoxicated, and they would break something or like slip or whatever, cause something to happen, and they got fired. Even if they got injured, they got fired because McDonald's was like, well, how are we supposed to know? You already broke company policy by coming in intoxicated. How are we supposed to know? It's not our fault you did it. And then they just don't pay him any money, even if someone got injured.
Yeah.
Which is shitty, but...
So, when I was working at Taco Bell, there was a Taco Bell in Spring that got closed down for a week because all of the employees decided to fuck off and go into the freezer and smoke dabs.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That sounds like Taco Bell, more like Lit Bell.
And then a cop came through and they like wrote "fuck pigs" on his burrito.
Okay, well,
and threw it at him.
That's probably Jesus.
Yeah.
Bro,
Spring, Texas.
I just watched that
the
show.
Epitome of class.
I just watched that show, Dirty Money, and they have those. The first couple of episodes are real fucking good.
Yeah.
The ones about Valiant is really interesting. The one about Scott Tucker is my favorite because he just like the whole episode is they're like, oh, it sucks to be Scott Tucker because all he did was, lend people money and then make them pay a 500% interest rate on it and just charge it to their account and not tell anyone.
I just saw that The Smartest Guys in the Room is on Netflix now. The Enron
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My dad remembers Enron because he was in oil and gas at the time.
Yeah, dude, it's
fucking gnarly.
It's Houston shit.
Bro, they called Valiant the Enron of pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
That shit's bananas. People die if they don't take their meds, and these dudes are just like, yeah, well, we're gonna make you pay $25,000 to live. Just to live. And like nothing happened. That shit's bananas.
Yeah.
No. Skrelly released the Wu-Tang album.
Wu-Tang. Dude, he was forced to release it. I just read it on Reddit that like they're part of his imprisonment thing is he has to give up the Wu-Tang Clan title or album now. They're like claiming it as property of the government to pay his debts or some shit. You know what I mean?
That's just extra shitty. I love it.
They were like, fuck you, you piece of shit. We're taking the best thing ever created. I mean, am I wrong?
I've never been a Wu-Tang fan, actually. I just don't really care.
I never was either. I just saw an opportunity.
I've listened to some of the shit, and it's great. Like, Liquid Swords is a great album.
I don't even.
But, like... For the most
only
part,
old school rap album
Liquid Swords, I think, like the Jizza.
Yeah, like the only old school rap albums that I listen to are Biggie Smalls' is Ready to Die and fucking what's their name? Oh, NWA, the one with Straight Outta Compton. Those are the only two I ever listened to.
You're such a white girl who drives a fucking yellow bug.
I love it, dude. I love that shit. I listen to a lot more modern rap than I do old school rap.
No, you listen to like one song from modern rap over and over and over and over and over and over.
All that ass.
Migos is dog shit. It's not modern rap.
It's incredible dog shit, dude. It's so much fun. It's just stupid.
Mumble. Mumble rhymes with mumble. Mumble. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Humana.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's a Migos song.
No, dude. You're not hearing it.
It's called Mumble.
The best Migos song is Bad and Bougie, except it's just Lil Uzi Vert saying yeah the whole time.
Yep.
It's literally just the 5.5 minute song of him just going, yeah, 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 yeah. It's incredible.
Lil Uzi Vert's new album was pretty kick-ass.
XO. Playboy Cardi was on that. He's been pretty.
All right.
I've never gotten a rap. Like, never.
It'll hit you, dude.
No.
You gotta start with an artist called Young Gravy.
No. You gotta start with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I love Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
We were talking about that shit earlier. We were talking about that shit earlier.
Everyone hates Kanye, but everyone loves Kanye.
Everyone fucking loves Kanye. Even my mom loves Kanye.
Yeah.
I was a little off.
Yeah, I don't know what song he was doing.
Touch the Sky.
Yeah, I don't know that song.
Wake up, Mr. West. God damn, dude. To be fair, I'm very heavily into Kanye, which I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Also, thanks, John. You fucking dick.
You're welcome.
I hope he listens to this and is just like, "You're welcome, bitch," because that's exactly what he would say.
My name's not John. It's Shay.
Shut up, John.
Aw.
My name's not John. It's Shay.
I'm like Gary Terry from Parks and Rec.
Glenn Barry's Glenn Gay.
You're just laughing at jokes from other podcasts.
But that's because I thought of another one today. Oh, fuck. They probably made it already, but it was another really good fucking...
Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. Some of you got that. Some of you will get that.
Man, we're gonna... If we take a break and Tyler's not here, we're gonna fucking watch some American History X.
We're 16 minutes into the podcast.
Yeah, we've got...
Dude, just watch. Tyler doesn't even show up at all.
I thought we were playing over Discord, guys.
Is Tyler dead?
No, he's not there.
Is Tyler Chumbawamba?
Tyler Jump. Did you see? I titled the last episode.
Yeah, I saw.
Kumbawamba, 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 Kumbawamba. Oh man,
I'm pretty proud of that.
The description one, I know, dude. I don't know if you listened, but I ended it on, but it's Guy Fieri. That was such a great bit, dude. It like blew my mind.
I think they are the same person.
I don't know, dude.
Guy Fieri just gets knocked down.
Have you ever seen them in the same place
But
before?
he gets up again.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was. Dude, I'm just. Oh man, dude, I just want to come home from working all day and just not have to think, and then Shay makes me think, and it hurts. It makes my body hurt.
That made you think?
Yeah, because I forgot that song's made by Chumbawamba.
It's his only song.
Yeah. Now I kind of want to listen to it.
Chumbawamba might be the name of the band, but I think it's the name of the guy. I don't remember.
I still like the Mr. Wiggles thing, where it's just Slipknot, Psychosocial over the Wiggles. Have y'all seen that one?
Mm.
Oh, fuck, dude. It is incredible. It is a masterpiece.
I like the one where Josh doesn't look up other people's shit on our podcast.
I'm not. It's literally it's a
Fire him.
meme.
Fire him. Do it.
You're fired. You're fired.
You're fired.
Now Shay can be president.
You're the most dishonest person in the universe.
I don't know how to hold this.
This is retarded.
No, it gets better.
That bass.
Wait for it.
Yummy.
Oh, it's so dumb.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh, man. I thought that was Tyler.
It's me. It's a dick pic.
It's me you're looking for.
Tyler's out in the parking garage wanking it.
So I am finally moving out of my my sitcom style apartment.
You're
Sitcom
Three's
style apartment.
Company style apartment.
No, I live in like a sitcom dream apartment.
Mhm.
I live me as the white guy. We have a rotating black guy
Oh.
because we've had two, a Pakistani guy and an Indian guy.
Is
Yeah.
this the Big Bang Theory? except
Everything's
you're all
fucking
stupid?
racial. Oh my god, your food smells bad. Oh my god, you stole my food. Oh my god.
Oh, we all know who stole the food.
Stop
Okay.
yelling on your computer to through the microphone at people. Yeah, you can guess which people those are. They're not just stereotypes. Those are the people in my life. But hopefully not
He
for
just
long.
described himself over and over again.
Yeah,
probably.
he's just like, these are all the things I do.
No.
My roommates are fine, but I have to project this onto them.
Yep.
It's my delusion.
It's better than having to live with your sister and brother-in-law.
Oh, I don't even want to touch that one. Is
I want
Buddy?
to touch that one.
Buddy? Is Buddy growling in his sleep?
Yeah.
Get him.
Bite me, buddy.
Fuck him
Sure, you're
up.
just not farting, Josh?
I might be. I don't
Blame it
know.
on Buddy.
I don't know. I can't feel it, bro. I was.
Can't feel things down there.
No, not anymore. Man, I tore it up at work today.
Dude, I had
He
Taki
tore his ass up
Cancun.
at work today.
I had Taki
Just-
Cancun yesterday, and like, it's not good.
Bro, so I was telling Shay, I didn't talk about
This
it on
is
the
like
podcast.
the gay construction worker dream. He just goes to work,
and gets
fucks a young boy, goes home.
The Hispanic construction worker.
Oh, I fuck your ass.
Bro, I called Rudy Ramirez in that voice, and they all fucking died laughing, and I was like, what? Damn. I didn't think that'd get a laugh.
Shay,
Because they don't understand.
Do you know this Rudy Ramirez?
I'm gonna guess. Was he on The Price is Right?
No.
I was gonna say like
No, I just
Josh
call
like
them
name
all.
drops people like
Yeah.
we know who they are.
No, I just call them all their first name and then Ramirez.
Oh, okay.
He's the lost fifth Beatle, right?
Yes. Dear near near near. Dear near 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 near.
What was that Bob and David premise? There was like a secret.
Oh yeah. It's fucking yeah, I know what you're talking about.
A guy who was present for everything but didn't appear in any pictures or any of the music died today, and people like crying,
Mourning his loss.
It's like we just met him and then we lost him again.
With Bob and Dave's a great fucking show.
Yeah.
I don't even like sketch comedy normally. At least not modern sketch comedy.
Yeah, but Mr. Show is different, and so that's what the reimagining of that is.
Yeah. I mostly don't like Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
Or anything they do. All of my friends
I thought
like,
they were okay for a little bit, and then they'd never changed. It's the same shit.
all of the Vox dudes and like that scene of kids, like the hardcore Vox dudes and fans and shit from Houston because they're weird. They all like believe that same shit. It's really weird. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Comedy Bang Bang.
Oh yeah, they all love Comedy Bang Bang.
I think
and,
Mark
like,
loves that show too.
Yeah, Mark's in that group. He was on 2 Vox records.
No, he's on one.
Hey, you didn't say his last name.
Yeah, it's his fucking last name this time. Mark.
No, remember it's Mark from Rogues Among Us.
Oh man, dude, I've bleeped out all but one.
Who?
I have like partially bleeped out all but one time you've said Rogues Among Us. And I'm gonna like leave it in there for someone to find. It's like randomly in one of the episodes.
If they care enough, they'll find you.
Oh, of any of us saying it too. Not just you. So it's one of any of our episodes. It's great. Have fun finding that one. I'm an editing genius.
Wait, people listen to this show?
No.
Like 2. I hate my life.
Gotta start somewhere, man.
I just don't have any money to start anything.
I fart everywhere.
Wait, are you trying to assume that Rogues like has money to do shit?
No, I know y'all don't. I know y'all.
all the money is basically like we make money through business practices. So it's like we've actually like established a business now. It's not us throwing money at it.
Yeah, but you're not. Are you breaking even?
Yes.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That's about where it ends.
Yeah.
That's what now y'all should go on a tour, dude. If you're breaking even at home, you should go on your first like real tour.
Hell yeah, man.
One where you don't break down.
We have a plan, but it's not. Yeah.
If you don't, you're gonna be stuck in Houston forever.
We're gonna start leaking shit soon. It's.
I just
It's
imagine
pretty,
he said leaking shit, and I just imagine
like
Mark
leaking.
just shitting, but
Yeah.
it's like just from his butt cheeks, like a little
It's
bit of his butt.
it's like the running shit on CKY.
Yeah, and it's just like it's
By the way, have you guys watched CKY?
Nope.
No? Okay, I'm old, so y'all have to bear with me for a second. But it was like the show that Bam Margera did before he was on Jackass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
this shit.
Yeah, his brother is in the band version of CKY. He's the drummer.
Yeah.
Does he look like him?
I don't remember.
No,
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Wait.
But that was like way before Ryan Dunn died.
Yeah.
And all that shit. But like,
oh my god,
it was really hilarious. There's like the Skeletor song.
Ryan Dunn's death. Yeah, it was hilarious. Oh my god, I'm driving drunk. Probably shouldn't be doing this.
Dude, like Bam Margera is like so screwed up now because of that.
Yeah.
He's like so screwed up in the head.
Yeah. It was a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it happened.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're saying that Bam Margera was in the CKY like Jackass movie, but his brother was in the band?
Yeah, his brother was in the band version of CKY.
Yeah.
Because there's a band CKY as well.
Yeah, that's
Can't
fucking
Kill Yourself.
weird.
Yeah.
Bro, let's listen to some CKY.
Shut
What kind
up.
of music is it?
We're not going to listen to other people's music on the
Is this gnarly?
podcast.
They were on,
We're done with
Tony
that.
Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Of course they were.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's some Tony Hawk shit. Yeah, bro.
That's some grind around for 13 years.
I don't remember the name of the song, but like there was one song that was like pretty popular.
Dude, have you heard the Code Orange album?
Moon Gravity?
No. Rob, did you hear about Code Orange's new
96
album?
Quite
Nutlickers?
Bitter Beings
album? Oh.
by CKY.
But Rob, did you hear about the new Code Orange album?
I have no idea what that is.
Dude,
Left
they're
Dog
this
Paw?
fucking metal band, and they got nominated for an Oscar this year.
Really?
Or last year, I think.
So how about Guillermo del Toro winning an Oscar for Best Director, huh?
I don't
For
give a
which
fuck.
movie?
Shape of Water.
Oh, fuck, I need to see that, dude. I've heard it was real fucking good.
I'm a big fan of his.
Wait, was he one of the ones
And
that
he's-
raped?
No,
Oh.
no. I know you're thinking.
You just think because he's Hispanic, he rapes? I mean,
it's Harvey
I was
Weinstein's
going
the
with
one who's
you.
big. Like,
Yeah, I know Harvey
Yeah.
Weinstein was, but wasn't there like a story where Guillermo was like,
no, not that I know of. But
I mean, there are a lot out there, but I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. Like, go ahead and rape.
that's my stance. That's the official stance of this podcast. You have enough money to get away with it for 30 years, just rape.
The truth is, the people who are gonna rape, and shame and all that shit isn't gonna stop them. There's my soapbox.
Oh, Guillermo del Toro hated the experience of working with Harvey Weinstein on Mimic. Okay, we get it now.
But he's working with Hideo Kojima on Death Stranding.
Yeah, the game that's Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Son
Dude,
of this.
it's so weird that it's awesome. Like,
I don't know. It's gotten a little gimmicky now because that's the
Nah,
only
dude.
shit they've shown.
They've
haven't
had
shown-
3 like pretty extensive trailers, but like they're not gonna
They're
show
all
gameplay.
cinematics.
So, but they have an engine, and that's like over half of the process. So,
But still, if you're not going to show any gameplay, I'm not going to buy the game because I don't.
oh yeah,
only
no,
gonna play games
they're
on Switch.
they're not even anywhere near the game coming out. Like it's still years away.
Oh. Okay.
You're gay.
Did you hear about new C3 for Switch?
Yeah,
boys?
for Switch?
I don't
what?
have a Switch,
Yeah.
so
For Switch,
I do.
bro.
I've been waiting, but I don't really give a shit.
They just
I'll get it when
announced
it
it
comes
today.
out.
dude, I'm playing KOTOR right now. Like original Knights of the Old
Yeah.
Republic.
That's a great fucking.
It's
It's really
game,
great.
bro.
I got it during the last Steam sale for like
Yeah,
a
dude.
dollar,
Like,
I think.
yeah.
I've always like played like really skill heavy characters or force power heavy.
Yeah.
And so this time I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna tank. And it's been terrible. It's
Yeah.
been so awful. I'm not used to playing like that, so I get killed like all the time.
You just gotta go slow.
Yeah. I never tank.
I normally play like rogue characters in that game.
Yeah,
and
I
just
do
like
too.
stealth
I go
my
force
way
heavy
through.
every time.
Yeah. I go
Yeah.
force heavy and then I like throw Bastila in the front and say, y'all
Yeah.
put your attention on her.
Yeah. That's normally what I do, and I normally like try to talk my way out of everything.
Yeah, and she's like, "I love you, Revan," and you're like, "Shut the fuck up and get to the front line, bitch."
Go die.
So just the opposite of your D&D character.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shut the fuck up. Give me money.
We just throw Josh at the front
No,
line
I
and
don't
he gets
have
eaten
any-
by T-Rexes.
No, I don't have any desire for money this turn. This time around, we did the whole thing where no one has a desire for money.
No, now it's Josh go get gnawed on by a T-Rex while I prepare
Josh,
a
go
fireball
tank
spell.
a gajillion damage. And dude, when I was putting my character sheet from OrcPub into the real sheet, I was going through the book and like making sure that I built my wizard correctly. I was missing like 10 or 20 health. So I have a lot more health now. It's gnarly.
I was just imagining you like in a T-Rex mouth getting swung around screaming.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Let's just think about that for a couple seconds.
Just me and a T-Rex being thrashed around like your mom's pussy that I come over.
Yeah, the mic didn't pick any of that up.
I'll boost it. It's okay. I know how to automate. Oh, we'll be fine. Go to sleep.
And break.
I'm gonna touch little
And
Shay.
Bum ba bum 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 ba bum.
This chair is so too tall.
Debo bo.
Day bow bow.
Bob, Bob.
Oh, this is gonna be so weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
So it's a
No. This is still Robert. This is still Robert.
we still have Robert.
I'm Robert. I mean, I'm Robert.
I'm
How's
Robert.
that? How's Robert's? How do I sound?
I think it's lower.
I'm Robert.
It's lower and louder.
No.
I'm Robert.
All right. Perfect.
Now you have to stare at me disapprovingly through the entire podcast.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all he did. He had a couple bangers.
Yeah.
He just jumps
Just sniping in.
just sniping in, and then staring at you like, the fuck is wrong with this guy?
So it's been about a week, and we killed Rob.
Been a long time,
But no one will find the body, so it's all right.
Yeah, we hired Ethan.
Maybe. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Not the Ethan that we know that we say is the contract killer. A different one.
Yeah.
Different contract killer.
Everyone's
named
gonna be
Ethan.
like, why wouldn't you just hire that one, you fucking idiot?
I mean,
Duh.
doesn't he give you a friend discount?
The friends and family prizes?
Only if we're killing friends and family.
Dang, dude, I want to hang out with
You can't do that while I'm vaping. Man.
Oh, man, dude, I
New
want
rule: no jokes while I'm breathing out.
No jokes while I'm breathing. We just have a silent podcast. Oh, man.
So I've driven for close to 7.5 hours today.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
I drove from Arkansas back to Houston.
What's in Houston?
Nothing.
Oh, that sucks.
Bad drivers.
His house.
You live in Houston.
So does
Faggot.
So does what?
Shay.
Who?
No, he doesn't.
Shay.
Who?
Shay.
Oh.
The people are here are Robert,
Oh, yeah.
Ildefons, and
Robert,
Josh.
Shay, and me.
No, Shay left.
From the Shay left. He's gone forever.
Oh, hey, I've seen one of those vapes before. Like, a guy was talking about that the other day. So,
Yeah, they're nice.
you just throw a little cartridge in, or how's that work?
Huh.
Okay, and it glows red when you...
And it glows red,
Change
yeah.
colors.
Ooh, colors.
Ooh, colors.
I want it
Did
now.
you pay extra for that?
No. It has all these different colors. But yeah, it's just a cartridge.
So how long does it hold to charge for?
Like almost all day. It's super. It charges so.
How much do those cartridges cost? Is that better than like
No,
a rig?
from what I remember, the cartridges are more expensive.
Oh.
Well, what I remember is that you only get 3 of them, and they're like
I think
the
the best way to do it is just to dab pure nicotine.
Tap pure nicotine.
Straight to the dome, bro!
Dude, there was a book.
Straight Nick hits straight to the dome, dog.
Did Agatha Christie write those Poirot or some shit? Was that
Poirot?
Yeah,
Ponyo?
that French
The
guy.
Agatha Christie?
Agatha Christie?
The Agatha Christie?
But hey, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't speak French. Did she write those? Is that a real thing, or am I just making this up?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like a French detective book.
She wrote Murder on the Orient Express.
I know she wrote that, but I'm trying to figure out who wrote that.
What book?
It's spelled like it's pronounced Poirot, but it's spelled like parrot, like Peroit or some.
It doesn't
French
matter
bullshit.
because it's not Dirk Gently.
It doesn't matter. Well, the whole point was one of the murders, the guy was killed by nicotine, and then so like the detective was smoking a cigar, and he's just like, this man was killed by nicotine, and the guy like puts his cigar out, and he's like, no, it has to be condensed, and then he just lights it right back up.
The battle for Paris or Perot?
No, it's a detective. Let me look this up. I will. It's a really famous one. They actually have like a brain tweezer like question.
Are you thinking of Tintin?
A brain tweezer.
I told you
Hold
I have speaking dyslexia.
I think he's thinking of Tintin. The greatest detective books of all time. About Caillou when he grows up.
What?
Caillou, bitch.
Is Tintin Caillou? Oh no, we're starting this shit again.
It's Tintin Caillou.
And then does he become
Lobie?
Lobie. I thought he became IROT. This guy.
Period?
Oh, it is made by Agatha Christie.
Is that
They had it on Netflix for a while.
Yeah. That's actually I think the episode that guy got that they killed the guy of nicotine with it.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that's a shitty BBC show.
It is.
No, it was based off an old book. I don't think it's...
I'm not saying the book wasn't bad or was good or was bad. I'm saying BBC takes great books and makes shitty shows out of
It
them.
looks like it's PBS. Let's TV series IMDb. Let's see who ruined this. Because I watched it once with an ex, and I was like, this isn't that bad, but it could be a lot better.
Well,
Like Sherlock.
the ones I'm thinking of are like BBC did Jekyll and Hyde, and it was really bad.
No, I thought that was a movie though.
Yeah, it is UK
Is
though.
it?
I think it's a BBC movie.
They tried to do Dirk Gently, and it sucked dicks. But then they did BBC USA, and it's kick ass with Elijah Wood. Just saying.
Oh fuck me.
What else did they try to do? What was not Sherlock's good.
all right. Let's see if I can find this riddle and see if you guys can solve it.
It's gonna be like super easy, and Tyler's.
Is it the riddle of the Sphinx?
Again? God damn it!
It's a human, damn it!
Come on, Tyler.
Okay. This doesn't seem to be the right one though. All right, we'll try this one. I'm gonna try my hardest to read it. The detective reviewed the information they had on the case so far. A lady named Monica was found shot, and Hercule already had a list of suspects. Rooney, Torres, David, Messi, Ronaldo. These are really weird names. They're not...
Those are all, like, famous footballers.
Oh.
Ronaldo, killer is a fan...
Buddy, get out of my fucking backpack.
The killer is a fan of Hercule and challenged him by leaving notes at various places. The first was found in the drawing room. The second was found in the art room. The third was found in a bedroom. The fourth in an ice cream room. And the fifth at the desk room.
The ice cream room.
All the notes read the same thing. The clues are where you find the notes. Still, nothing was found anywhere. Hercule Poirot paused for a moment, then arrested the killer. Who was the killer?
Who were the people that it could be? Just let me read it.
Okay.
Can you read it out again?
This is not the one. What? Was my dyslexic reading not pleasing to you?
No, I just
Pretty
needed a couple
gnarly.
times to think about all the clues that are in the riddle.
Okay, let's go.
A lady named Monica was found shot, and Hercule already had a list of suspects.
Hercule,
Rooney,
he's French.
Hercule.
Rooney,
Rooney, go on.
Rooney, Torres, David, Messi, Ronaldo, and Ronaldo. Killer is a fan of Hercule and challenged him by leaving notes at various places. First, drawing room. Second, art room. Oh, I get it. Third, bedroom. 4, ice cream room. 5, desk room. I know who the killer is.
Yeah,
Okay, who
What is it?
it's David.
Yeah.
David? You answer. I can't answer because... Oh, shit. Dog,
Buddy.
get off my cable. Okay, yeah, it's David because drawing room spells D, art room A, B,
Yeah.
ID, etc., etc.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh.
Yeah. So that wasn't the one I was thinking of, but I think what actually happened though was he
He was framed.
yeah, I think that's actually what happened. He knew it wasn't him because he was framed.
No.
Because it was like that's too obvious of a clue. That's not the one I thought it was though, so that might not be it. They might have actually caught him that way. But there was one where like all the clues like obviously spelled the killer's name, and then everyone like when you see it on Facebook like so and so is the killer because it spells his name, and then if you actually read the books you're like no it wasn't, man. He was framed.
I watched
The only person who knew how to do the calendar.
I watched a Cold Justice episode when I got home today, and
That show's fucking awesome.
except for this episode, it was about a hit and run, and they were like, so we usually don't take hit and runs because you don't really find anyone. And they went through all the evidence, and they're like, yep, we couldn't find anyone, sorry.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You just wasted my hour. Screw you. I'm never watching that show again.
Yeah, it's not that
Back to
good.
Forensic Files.
It's got the first half is okay.
Yeah.
Either the first half is okay or bad. One of the halves is good. I don't remember which one.
The first one, I think, sucked me in because they actually found the killer. And
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's the first half.
yeah.
I can't find the one that I saw the other day.
The
but
tracks got smaller, and I was like, "What,
Are we talking a lot quieter now?
Dad? No, it's just these things. I must have clicked something.
No,
Oh.
we're so quiet now. Help!
I just have that.
I don't.
You're just going to EQ this so that Atala's like the loudest person in the world.
Yeah, like automated, just pushes volume to the max.
so quiet. Automate this.
What you doing, bud?
Buddy,
You
Bud.
really like Shay.
Bud.
I don't love you anymore.
Buddy.
Okay.
Buddy.
I guess I love him a
Buddy.
little
How are we
bit.
gonna kill the next 20 minutes? Because that's what we're doing at this point.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we'll take a break, and then we got another hour to do.
There was no funniness that has happened so far.
I don't know.
This is no longer a comedy podcast. Oh,
let's,
Justin had an idea that I have a bit where I fall asleep for several hours. That way, when we do
How
the
is
world
that
record,
funny? You just fall asleep.
no. That way, when we break the record, I can get some naps in, and it's part of the bit.
Oh. Fuck.
I'm actually like serious about this. I was thinking about this because you said
I think we should do it. I
because
think
you
it'd
said
be fun.
every hour you accumulate 5 minutes.
5 minutes,
So
yeah.
after 24 hours, that's what 2 hours ish.
That's 5 times 24, and that's how many minutes you have.
Yeah, which is
I don't know. I didn't
Wait,
do the math.
it's like
What?
it's about 2 hours, right?
You,
They
yeah,
roll
it's
over.
2 hours.
you
even.
only have to do 5 minutes in an hour?
No,
No,
you
no.
get 5-minute breaks per hour.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
that I don't think you were here for that conversation. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
I
it was
wasn't.
just me and Tyler. So I looked into the world record thing, and the world record is 52 hours.
That's a long
So
time.
yeah, so I applied and I said we were gonna do 72 just because that's 3 days. It just seems like an even amount of time. But after I applied, they started giving me all the rules.
Yeah.
We cannot stop broadcasting for more than 5 minutes, or we can't stop broadcasting through the whole thing, but each person that's involved in it,
Yeah.
each participant or owner, so to speak, can only get 5 minutes of rest per hour.
But they roll over.
But
So
they
if you
roll
go 2
over.
hours, you get 10-minute break.
All right.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is, if you go an entire day without a break, you get 2 hours when that accumulates. And I was thinking the other day, I was like, I only get 2 hours of sleep anyways, so it would
Yeah,
just be
we
3
could
normal
just
days
do
where I just
that.
record myself.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it.
And we have to have 2 witnesses, 2 independent. They can be friends, but independent witnesses that have to like keep track of what we do in a logbook
Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff. Those were just the general guidelines for that like branch of world record.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that they would send me specific guidelines once my thingy was approved.
So,
So those
which I'm
could
okay with that
change.
independent witnesses, because
Yeah, but that could
I don't
change.
know, like, I don't know 3 days worth of people every 2 hours.
every 4 hours.
Every 4 hours, sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't know that many people. Like, what are we going to do? Just, like, should we just record this out in the open and have people walk by? Have some homeless people at night. We're like, hey, dude, we'll buy you food if you just sit here and write in this book for.
Yeah, I don't know. The rules might change.
The only homeless guy around here has a teardrop tattoo. And I've given him money a couple times, and then I like touch his hand, and I immediately see the tattoo, and I'm like, oh, I just touched a murderer.
I'm going to jail.
That's cool.
That's probably been true with like half the people you touched.
Probably not half, but some portion of them, yes.
Well, it depends on your definition of murder, doesn't it? Bitch?
Yeah. I mean, I've killed several bugs.
So the thing is, I don't know anything for certain yet on the rules because those are just general guidelines for any. So they organize their world records by like category. So for our category, which is like live broadcasting, and it covers everything from like longest amount of TV watched in one sitting, all that shit,
oh my
shit like
god!
that.
I could pass though. I
don't know if that's
some like.
Oh no! I bet you the
awesome
record for that's like
loser
a
just
month.
won. Yeah.
No, I don't know if that's a real record. That's just what I was using
As an example. Yeah, I got you.
So those are just general guidelines for that. Each record has its own specific guidelines. Those are just kind of like, hey, this is probably what you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
So we could get the directions back and they'll be like, oh yeah, you guys can take 8-hour sleep shifts or whatever if you're doing it for 3 days. I don't really know.
The other thing is, I'm hoping, because like if it's being recorded, we don't really need witnesses that we have a recording.
Right, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And also, those general guidelines also say, well, you have to record the whole thing.
Yeah.
In both video and audio format.
Well,
even if you're doing audio only, which is the option I chose, you still have to record video to prove.
That should be fine because we can. I have a camera. My friend has a Zoom. We can accumulate enough.
We'll
video.
accumulate enough gear to do it.
And we could, if we get desperate, we'll just go on my laptop. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really know. I don't know anything for certain. Those were just the general guidelines.
At what point does our audio podcast turn into us just sitting around playing the Switch? Dude, you kicked my ass.
Probably 4 hours in. 4. And do they say if we DJ on the show, do you guys have to DJ as well? Do I have to teach you?
No, we don't all have to be doing something. We all, so there's like that can hold the world record.
An introvert and an extrovert.
An outrovert.
Outroverse.
I'm close enough.
I like the outrovert better.
Outrovert. He's the guy who just likes to go out naked. He's completely out there.
He just jerks off in the window.
Hey, he's out. Okay, you got to give him that.
He's out of the closet too, as well.
He's out in all sense of the words. Okay. Look, I applaud his bravery.
But so you can be a participant or like an owner. And participants have different rules than owners, so there might be a way to like game the system where we can set like an.
I like how you're recording this on our podcast.
I mean, I'm sure
there might be a way we can
before.
cheat this, guys.
No, it's called loopholes.
I mean, it's legal. It's in their thing.
No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna be the real podcasters. None of us are sleeping out. We're not taking the breaks.
72 hours straight.
72 hours straight.
Pussies.
And we all have to be talking at once to prove that we were all awake for it.
But basically, there are different rules for participants and owners, but the general concept is that everyone who is a participant or an owner has to be involved in what's happening.
Is there some kind of prize?
No, we actually have to pay them.
What's the point?
But technically we don't have to pay them. We can do a free route, but there are all sorts of services that they offer that are like.
I hope those services are people coming to witness us.
I hope it's. I think it is. Yeah, actually, I think I remember reading that, but I don't.
Because I mean, we have the podcast, but I don't know if I know that many people, especially that are willing to drive up at 4 a.m. to come take notes on what I'm talking about. You know, I don't have that good of friends.
Yeah.
Is the Pro Tools logo just the Borderlands logo?
No.
Yes.
It'd be the other way around. Pro Tools has been around for a lot longer than Borderlands.
That they are the same.
They are the same though.
Yeah. Is it the same as the Overwatch logo?
Yes. The Overwatch logo is right there, dumbass.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty similar.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. Do you think everyone just does a circle and draws some sort of curved line in it and like, fuck it, good enough?
Origin did. iTunes.
Nexus.
Yeah.
Fucking Reaper even is like a little guitar.
Yeah, it's close enough.
It's close enough. Yeah, there you go. If you rounded off your toolkit. Your script toolkit? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
This is going to
round-
be what the record podcast is, us staring at things, describing them to people.
Yep.
Well,
All the things on Josh's computer look the same.
I think
You're
I think-
welcome.
I think
You'll
we should
need
do
more
it,
eye-
though. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I'm game.
Because I think over the summer, I mean,
If you don't
Yeah.
think what do you-
witness,
not
Or
a witness, one of
participant or
yeah,
whatever.
participants, so you can just like join us and like keep us awake and stuff.
Yeah.
So you can take your 8-hour naps or whatever, which I
Yeah.
guess would be regular sleep.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be a lot of fun. We could get like we could borrow like a couch from someone's apartment or something and set it up right there, or put like an air
I
mattress
have
right there.
tons of extra couches.
Yeah. So we could bring that up here real quick and just
Yeah.
leave it there. And
How do you have tons of extra couches?
Don't worry about it, okay?
we would definitely move my computer over
You really
there.
do, though.
I have one in the garage too.
You have one in the backyard.
I have one in the
could bring
garage,
his
one in the
TV.
backyard. There's one upstairs. There's, there's one in my living room.
You do
there's-
have a lot of couches.
I know. I told you I have extra couches.
I don't own a single couch.
Do you want one?
No, I don't want one. I don't have a place to put anything.
Stack it on top of your other couch.
It's probably better than my terrible couch. Vinyl is the worst material in the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why did they make a couch out of that? That's for records only, man.
Hey, I want to stick to my couch.
I don't like getting up from the couch with ease.
So for a while, I guess we can be a Twitch podcast while we describe the
Basically,
games. Wow, Josh, you really suck at Dark Souls.
I totally would set up a Twitch stream just for this, because I think we should do it because Guinness will advertise. Basically, what we get out of it is Guinness gives
get
us
free
free
advertising.
advertising.
Yeah.
Because we complete the record.
We will end up in a book, and
Yeah, we'll end up in a book.
even though
They're
it's
all
trivial,
over-
it is resume material.
They're all over. They're all over Google searches and all sorts. That's my upstairs neighbor. All sorts of shit. So we get a lot of pretty good free advertising. Now, technically, we won't make any money off of it. All that money technically goes to Guinness because they own the record.
Yeah.
I'm just a record holder. We would be kind of things. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. And I think we could move all of this shit out because I have a bunch of space in my room.
Any press
We
is
could
good
put-
press, man.
I still have a bunch of space even after I left all that shit in there. So we could put like all this shit in my bedroom and create like another bedroom right here.
We'll
We
get,
could
like-
fit an air mattress up against this wall.
We'll get like a Twitter thing starting, like hashtag these guys are morons, and then spread it around.
Yeah, that's probably when I would finally make social media for this thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if I should say this on the podcast or not, but I'm going to.
I'm gonna beep it out if
So
it's bad.
there's this little fucker who's been bullying my sister.
Ooh.
Did you rape him?
Nah, I've been thinking about it. But he's gay.
Oh, so you would enjoy it.
Yeah, it doesn't help. So I thought, how do you get back at a kid? A high school kid.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
How do you make a high school kid feel bad?
Spread lies and rumors about him.
Cyberbullying!
You're not wrong.
So that was where I came to, and I thought, so do I just tweet at him every hour for the foreseeable future, just terrible things about how he's a loser? But then I look at his online
More of this is good.
presence, and he doesn't have any.
Aw.
He's got a Facebook, he's got a Twitter, he's got an Instagram, but he doesn't use any of them. So I'm gonna be his Twitter and his Instagram.
That's even...
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
This isn't really happening. He's
no,
just
it's a
making
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't said his name, so it doesn't really matter.
You
but
just create a Facebook with him with all of his same shit and just start posting the N-word.
hey guys, can everyone see my nipples through my shirt?
Is my ass really this fat? Just Photoshop all of his pictures to give him big tits and like the weird Photoshopped ass and waistline.
You guys ever go to the bathroom and then you leave and your asshole itches all day? Guys, should I go back and wipe it? I'm gonna do it. It didn't work, it's still itchy. Do I have pinworms?
Oh no.
I think I got ringworm.
Can someone Google what pinworms are for me?
No.
Yeah, just start photoshopping his face onto like straight porn.
Onto like dick pics and shit.
Instagram.
Oh man.
Guys, I'm so straight now.
So straight.
I only like women.
I only like boozy. I only like it in pussy.
Just to be clear, you're only bullying him because he's bullying
Yeah,
your sister.
it's not bullying, it's
retaliation.
revenge.
Oh.
It's
Or
called
justice.
vendetta, which
It's
is legal in Italy.
Is it?
It's
It sounds like it would be though, right?
They came up with it, and their police are not the best.
Yeah, it's like it's a vendetta. Ah, see, yeah, you may go.
If I've learned anything by watching The Sopranos and Godfather 1 through 3, it's that vendettas are legal in Italia.
Natalia.
I did just watch one of the Sopranos episodes where he goes to Italy. So fucking funny.
We have to
Hey,
call
what the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck? And the dude that he takes with him is just like fucking his distant cousin because she's super hot, and she's like, nah, your cousin. And he's like, all right, let's fuck. Fucking weirdo.
You know that Icelandic people have an app to make sure that they're not about to sleep with their cousin because they're so, like, inbred already.
Are they really?
Yeah, it's a thing. It's not really that they're inbred; it's that there aren't many families on the island.
I'm going in Josh's room to cry for a bit. It's like-
Yeah, it's a real thing though.
By the way, guys,
to be fair though, I wouldn't mind getting that app just to be sure.
Tyler's got it right. Shay's missing some green on his outfit. Because today is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
That counts.
Yeah, there is green.
You just pull out your ass. There's green on my asshole.
I'm colorblind, guys.
Blue and green look the same anyways.
What?
They do.
Blue and green look the same.
Yeah, they're like barely
Are you
different.
dyslexic and colorblind?
They're like the same color though. I mean, you guys can see it.
No, they're not. They're distinct
Like you can only tell this
colors.
one's lighter than that one, but they're the same color. It's just degrees of darkness. What's wrong with you guys?
Yes, there's no solid definition between colors. That's why they call it a spectrum.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why I don't like watching sports, because I can't tell the difference between the teams.
Oh. So he is colorblind.
He's colorblind.
No, just a little.
Man, you got all the worst traits. Colorblind, dyslexic.
It's just eye shit, man.
I knew a colorblind kid in high school, and he was dating this girl, and I guess she came to his room for like the first time, and she was like, "Oh, that's such a cool yellow Lamborghini poster." He's like, "I thought it was green all of my life."
Just shattering his reality. Dude, one of my old friends was colorblind, and I was asking him like how he knew. We were at a stoplight, and I was like, "So if you're colorblind, how do you know which color the light is?"
It's on
and
the
he's
right.
like, "I don't, bitch," and just like rubs this red light, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "You fucking dick!" And then he explained to me it's all the way to the left, or
It's to the right or the
Right.
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
uniform on
funny.
every stoplight.
We had been stopped
But-
there because we were out in Galveston, so it was like no cars. We had been stopped there for like 30 or 40 seconds before he was like, "I don't, bitch," and just ran in.
There's that's great. But you even like with certain types of colorblind lists, like they look distinct enough. Where
Yeah.
If you just like
It
train
depends on how far on the spectrum you are.
if you
What if being colorblind
Okay, you know
is a
what?
symptom of autism? Yo, that dude's autistic. He's straight up colorblind.
he's artistic.
He's artistic.
So you said I was on the artistic spectrum. You know, like
My mom-
Color spectrum?
the color spectrum.
My mommy says I'm on the artistic spectrum. No, Johnny, you're on a different kind of spectrum. The color spectrum. Now give me a hug.
I think they made that joke on a British show, and he was just like, "Yeah, she thinks I'm an artist. What do you mean?" She's
Fucking
like,
joke thief.
my girlfriend keeps telling me I'm on the artistic spectrum.
I think that's
She's
IT
like, "That's
crowd.
not a thing." Yeah. I love it too because it was like, and then he ends up like he has to pretend to cry at a funeral.
Yeah.
So he like he pepper sprays himself. Like that would be me.
That's an
That
episode.
would be me.
That's an episode of It's Always Sunny too, where Dee's
Yeah,
trying
where
to
she-
tax
where she-
evasion.
It's like
Yeah.
this will help you cry. It's
Yeah.
like she's like bleeding from the eyes.
Yeah, she's like halfway through her speech, and she goes, "Is that blood?" And Dennis is like, "Oh God, she's bleeding from her eyes. Okay, come on, let's go, let's go."
Oh, it hurts! It hurts so bad.
Dude, Shay, I was gonna tell you when you got back from your vacation, there's this great documentary series series called The Naked Truth. It's one...
I've seen one of them.
Which episode?
I've seen the first 2, actually.
Yeah, so the first few aren't that good, but episode 5 is District of Cannabis, and it's super
BC?
funny.
Or...
DC.
Oh, DC.
Like the comics?
No, it's District of Cannabis, like DC, like
District of
It's a
Columbia.
play on words, Tyler. I know you don't know how to read, so... but
I thought it was Washington CD.
that episode, there's... And
Where
then
they
there's,
store all the files on.
There's 2 other episodes that are like award-winning documentary episodes.
Why are you saying it like
I
that?
don't know. I'm autistic. I'm allowed to say things weird. I'm on the spectrum.
One time's okay.
What color?
Documentary.
Documentary episodes.
Documentario.
I'll look them up.
Documentary.
Documentary.
Documentario.
What was it?
I like the documentary.
Documentary.
The first one's about like Mexico, and it was
Is it really?
yeah.
I don't remember it.
I think it was about drug lords, but like I think
No, the first one is fucking awesome. It's about the opioid addiction
Yeah.
in the Northeast and how fentanyl is just a death sentence.
Oh, is it really? I didn't watch that one.
It's called Death by Fentanyl. That one's really fucking good. Fentanyl is like literally one of the worst epidemics we've had in the modern era.
Just
more
opioids in
too.
general.
Yeah, but fentanyl is way worse.
Yes,
because
absolute
it's
culmination.
100 times more potent.
Yeah, haven't you seen those pictures of like the lethal dose of certain drugs, and it's like a full vial of it's like the same vial, and it's like a full vial for heroin and like half a vial for coke. I think it's the other way around, and then it's like 6 grains for fentanyl.
Yeah, it's nasty. And these dudes are just melting it and shooting it up. It's literally a death sentence. Like, if you do fentanyl, you die.
Well, you know the whole like Duarte thing in the Philippines where he's like waging a war on the
Yeah.
on drug users, and he's taking fentanyl patches.
Yeah.
He's been addicted to them for years, and he's just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, and he's just high as shit all the time.
He's like, I take like 3 of them in the morning.
Yeah.
That shit creeps me out.
The
Like
second
drug
episode-
overdoses.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's a weird thing, dude.
The second
Same
episode
with, like-
fucking sucked. It was about the mugshot business. That was the
That I
one.
saw that one. Yeah, that one
That one was fucking
made
dumb.
my skin crawl.
Yeah, me too.
Same thing
The-
for like alcohol poisoning. That shit creeps me out too. And I know that's like less fatal because they can just pump your stomach.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't know.
Holy
It's
shit,
weird that
yeah.
you can just do something until you die. It's like I mean, same with even fucking water. You drink too much water, you're like, ugh.
Well, Josh had an experience with overdose recently.
Yeah.
What?
Your experience with overdose?
With that chick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I was texting that chick that I've been texting for a while. She...
It was one of those situations where you had the amount you had to drink for her to be attractive would kill you.
No. She was like really drunk and fucked up on opiates and was like, I woke up in the hospital next day, and when I got home, my parents were trying to help me and get me medical help. And like, I don't need medical help. And I was like, I'm not.
An overdose is the definition of medical help.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. But for that show, episode 9 won an Emmy, and 9 and 8 both won Emmys. 6 won the
Really?
Scripps Howard.
Because I
And-
thought she was just unbearable. At
It's
some
different
points.
per person.
Oh, really?
There's different people for different episodes. 9 and 8 are fucking awesome. 6 is the best one. It's about ISIS fighters, and it goes really in depth with like the Kurds.
Yeah,
and
that's stuff that I don't know about, so I'm
it's
into it
fucking
now.
incredible. It's crazy because the Kurds, like the American volunteers, soldiers that are over there,
Yeah.
are like useless. What the Kurds have been able to basically, ISIS took over most of the Kurdish land,
Yeah.
and the Kurd army by itself, extremely with like no gear, no nothing, took it back and pushed all the way up to ISIS headquarters.
Yeah.
And then American volunteers are like, I won't fucking need your help. We need your supplies.
Yeah.
We need food and water and guns. And then we could literally destroy ISIS like that.
Yeah.
It's incredible. There's all this crazy complex shit, and
Well, Trump said he was going to destroy ISIS.
well, he didn't, so fucking pussy. What if I became president on the grounds of that I would destroy ISIS. Personally, and
I think
just say,
someone already
Josh,
did that.
Josh with a bulletproof vest,
Yeah.
some insane technology, a Spartan suit or some shit like that.
a bunch of U.S. Navy SEALs.
No,
Are you gonna
just you.
Napoleon this shit?
Just you.
I'm gonna Napoleon America.
You're just gonna like fucking win the war and then become god of the U.S.
Yes.
And then we'll exile you. We'll give you a proper exile.
Where did they exile him to?
Some island off of Italy, I thought, right?
Portugal.
Or somewhere.
Portugal.
They sent him to an island.
It was an island, yeah.
Yeah.
Liberace.
Which, you know, like...
Which, not the worst, like, sentence you
yeah,
can
I
have.
know. It's just
Well,
like,
you remember
okay,
fucking-
we
oh,
hate
no.
you now. Go to Jamaica and spend the rest of your years in shame. Oh,
Go to
okay.
the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
You remember...
Eat olives and enjoy the good food. And sun.
You remember that Pablo Escobar, when they finally got him...
They
it was
put him
like
in his own jail that he
He was
made.
like, the only way I'll go to prison is if I build the prison.
And then it was just a mansion.
And they were like, okay. And he just built... It had a tennis court, like a soccer field.
Yeah.
That's my type of prison.
Crazy. He was like, oh, it sucked. He would like, his family would come on the weekends and be like, oh, he's fine. Look at him. He's living great. And he's like, it's so hard to be here, you fucking bitch. And everyone's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You're getting away with billions of dollars, and your punishment is
He
you have
wanted to
live
do
in your
more.
own house.
Yeah.
Have you seen the original footage of when they raided the prison?
And before
No.
Amazon,
It's
that's
in
like torture.
It's in that show Narcos. They used some of the original footage.
I gave
It's-
up after a couple
It's
episodes.
fucking bananas. His room was like the size of my apartment.
Yeah.
Just his room.
Yeah.
Does Amazon deliver to prisons?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. It wouldn't surprise
You
me.
need your Giarnelli chocolate pretzels. Like, I mean, come on. With shivs stuffed inside of them.
I don't think
Meth.
Amazon does that.
they don't sell shivs.
You don't know that, dude.
What do you know?
Does Amazon sell shivs?
Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Your screen's gotta be on, dumbass.
You're yelling at your phone. It's
No,
scared.
Hey Siri.
Just ask it politely.
Your
Say,
screen's gotta
hey
be on.
Siri.
Does Amazon sell shivs?
Hand
Here's what I
cardboard.
found on the web for does Amazon sell shaves.
No,
Saves.
Shaves?
bitch.
Just type it in. Type it in.
Your language.
Does Amazon sell shivs?
Here's what I found.
It sells shit. Yeah, we sell razors.
I mean, Amazon sells knives, so
Here's
probably.
what I found on the web for does Amazon sell shivs.
No.
They sell like
no.
independent vendors. Like these were made by Charlie
They sell
Manson.
bongs, they sell butt plugs, but that's where they draw the line.
No shivs.
Hey, if you
Look,
want to
local
get high,
local
or
artisan shivs. Okay, this was made by a prisoner and another.
Has anyone made a butt plug bong before?
I don't want to know.
smoking weed out of a butthole, man.
And on that note,
You ever boofed any weed, bro? Oh shit, are we?
yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
at one.
we're
So
way
this we're
over.
pretty good.
Bye.